If you clicked on this video, then you've probably tried doing an ab workout before. You know, the ones that are usually from 5 to 15 minutes. They have a bunch of exercises and you do them for like 30 or 45 seconds. They're simple, convenient, and can help you get abs really fast. But there's a slight problem. After uploading countless of home ab workouts, I realized that I forgot to mention one important thing. If you're not doing these exercises with the proper technique, then you're wasting your time. Instead of targeting your core, you're gonna end up using other parts of your body, like your hip flexors or legs. So if you've been grinding out ab workouts but still aren't seeing results, that might be your problem. But luckily for you guys, I'm gonna be going over the 5 most common exercises that are done with the wrong technique, and I'm gonna show you how to do it right so you can target your abs properly. By doing these exercises, I've been able to build and maintain my abs for over 2 years. So trust me when I tell you, technique is very important. Now, I'd recommend following along while watching this video. Find an open area and try doing these exercises for yourself. This way you'll lock it down in your memory so you know exactly how to do the exercise the next time you see it in an ab workout. Without further ado, let's get to the exercises. First up, we have the iconic crunches. Crunches are so good for building your upper abs, but sometimes people do it so wrong. When doing crunches, you want to make sure you're isolating your core and you're not using any other part of your body. Unfortunately, most people tend to swing their arms when they're doing crunches. It gets too hard, so they start doing this. By swinging your arms, you're basically just doing cardio. You're doing nothing for your abs. Instead, try to go slower and isolate your abs so you can actually start feeling the burn in your core. So it should look something like this. Notice how on the way down, I go very slowly and controlledly. So instead of coming up and then just falling back down, you want to come up and slowly go back down, like this. Another point is once you've come back down, try to arch your back to get a full stretch and full range of motion. So when I go up, slowly come down and flex up your ab muscles. So the next time you see any type of crunches on an ab workout, try slowing down and doing them with the right technique and controlledly. Go ahead and follow along, try doing crunches yourself to solidify these tips to actual actions. Crunches are so versatile and there's so many types you can do, but for each one, it's the same story. Let's move on to the next exercise. Next up, we have plank. So many people think plank is a bad exercise and doesn't target your abs, but if done properly, you can really feel the burn. The first mistake I see when people are doing plank is that they tend to stick up their hips like this. In order to engage your core, you want to make sure you're flat like a pencil. Now, depending on how good you are with plank, you can increase or decrease the difficulty. That's why I like it so much. If you're a beginner and your core isn't that strong, try to bring your elbows further back so that it's not aligned with your shoulders, like this. This makes it a little easier and can help you start developing your ab muscles slowly. Now for those who have stronger core muscles, you can easily increase the difficulty by pushing your elbows further up, like this. As you can see, my elbows are further past my shoulder length, and you can feel the burn a lot more in your abs. Other than technique, a big part of plank is the mentality. Usually, you can go a lot more than you think. So the second your brain tells you you're done, make sure you know that you're not done. You have to go until you physically can't anymore. I love using the plank after I've done a couple of ab exercises and I want to finish off with something that will make my abs burn. So I set a timer and I don't stop until that time is done. As a matter of fact, let's try it right now. Set a timer and whatever you do, do not stop until that timer comes to a stop. 3, 2, 1, go. Plank is also pretty versatile. You can do side plank like this. You can do side plank dips. You can do reach throughs. These will help build your obliques. So whenever you see plank, make sure you're doing it with the right technique and go all the way until failure. Let's move on to the next exercise. The next exercise that most people mess up is Russian twists. This is one of the best exercises for your obliques, but so many people do it wrong. First of all, when doing Russian twists, you want to make sure you're twisting your whole body and not just your hands. A lot of people will do this. This will do absolutely nothing for your abs. Slow down and do each rep like this. This full range of motion will help your obliques grow a lot better. Now if you want to increase the difficulty, just raise your legs and lean back. This makes it a lot harder, but it targets your abs a lot better, like this. Even for regular Russian twists where your legs are down, make sure you're leaning back as far as you can. By sitting up straight, you won't feel it as much in your core. Another trick I like to use is grabbing a weight and holding it while you do Russian twists. This makes it pretty hard and will help your obliques grow a lot more. Go ahead, let's try it together. Lean back, raise your legs if you want, and twist your full body. That one's tough. Let's move on to the next exercise. Let's pause for a quick second. Comment down below what your favorite ab exercise is. I'm curious to see what you guys would say, but mine's probably leg lifts. While you're at it, check if you're subscribed. If not, hit that subscribe button for more information about how to get in shape and stay fit. Let's get back to the video. The next exercise is reverse crunches. This one's really underrated and it helps grow your lower abs. It's one of my favorite exercises, but it's also very hard to do. So first of all, here's what it looks like if you're not familiar with it. There's a lot of mistakes that are made here. First of all, some people swing their legs up and just come right back down. This won't activate your core whatsoever, so avoid doing that. Instead, do it controlled. Go up, slowly come down. Go back up, slowly come down. The part where your abs are being targeted the most is at the top, so you want to make sure you're doing it as slowly as possible. Also, if you haven't noticed, it's called reverse crunches because you're basically doing crunches of your lower abs. In regular crunches, you crunch up and it crunches up your upper abs. In reverse crunches, you bring your legs up and it kind of folds your lower abs. I like putting my hands under my lower back for more stability. That helps me go more in a controlled manner. Don't worry too much about keeping your legs straight. It's kind of hard to do. I like to just put them on a 90-degree angle. Go up, come down. So go ahead, try this exercise and see how many you can do. A cool variation I like of this is leg lift kicks. It's basically keeping your legs straight. You're doing leg lifts, but at the top, you kick up and do a reverse crunch. Like this. This is the ultimate lower ab builder. Let's move on to the final exercise. The last exercise is heel taps. This helps grow your obliques if done correctly. Here's how most people do it wrong. First of all, they bring their heels all the way back, and then they just tap them with their hands. This is completely useless. Instead, you want to try to move them farther away, and make sure, just like Russian twists, you're moving your whole body and not just your hands. So this is how it looks like if done correctly. You should notice it crunching your side abs. This helps grow your obliques very well. Another big problem is people will lay it all the way down and not lift their neck up. A big part of heel taps is making sure your posture is up so that your abs are being targeted. This exercise is more for beginners, but it's good to know how to do it with the right technique. So go ahead, try it on your own and see how it goes. I already feel the burn in my obliques. Great job. Now you know how to do 5 of the most common ab exercises that are done incorrectly. If there are any more that you would like to see, I'll make a part 2 of this video. Just let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget that your diet plays a really big role when it comes to developing your abs. So don't forget to eat healthy and be in a calorie deficit. Don't give up, keep grinding, do those ab exercises, and make sure you're doing it with the proper technique. And I'll see you guys next time. So next time you see crunches on an ab workout, slow down and do them the right way, like this. Oh my God. Go ahead and follow along to turn these tips into memories, like this. Go ahead and follow along to solidify these tips into. Then you want to make sure your elbows are further. The last exercise is heel taps. Oh my God, bro. This makes it a little easier and will help start